Well, I'm honored to be here today. Before I go any further, I want to make sure that we first recognize all past and current law enforcement. Would you raise your hand and let us recognize you? If you're a member of the first responder team, if you're fire, rescue, EMT, or most importantly, dispatch, would you raise your hand and let us recognize you? You know, we're hearing a lot of news these days, and not much of it's very good. It's divisive, it's misleading, it lacks fact. So I wanted to share some stats that I think some of you may know and some of you may not know, because it's truth that's going to set us through this discussion and on to better days. There are roughly 800,000 uniformed police officers in this country. They will engage with over 50 million U.S. citizens every single year. They're going to handle over 1.2 million violent crimes, over 7.2 million crimes against property. Before this year is over, they'll be subject to 50,000 assaults. That's 50,000 assaults on our law enforcement officers. 50,000. 14,000 of those assaults are going to result in injury. Over these last few weeks in these riots, we've had over 400 officers injured. They've been attacked with bricks, with bottles, with knives, with Molotov cocktails, with cars, with ATVs. We all saw that in Atlanta. Several have been shot. One of which, 29-year-old Shane Michelonis, who's a fellow Marine down in Las Vegas, to be paralyzed for the rest of his life because he took a bullet to the face at what somebody called a protest, but what I call a riot. Amen. These are difficult times for our country. These are difficult times for us as Americans. But nobody feels that difficulty more than our uniformed officers. Nobody. These are times that we're seeing our cities destroyed, we're seeing our monuments toppled, we're seeing our flag burned, and we're being told that our heroes are the villains now. That they're out there systematically hunting down innocent people and killing them because of their race. We know that is a sickening lie. Right? But it's a lie that has been told so many times by politicians, by activists, by the media, by celebrities, that there's a part of America that believes it. And they're a very vocal part of America. That same group thinks that we need to defund our police, maybe even abolish them. To those, I'd say take a look at Atlanta. Yes. In the last 28 days, the officers of the APD have rightfully backed off of their enforcement because they know if they go do their jobs, they're at risk of being charged by a corrupt district attorney, or being thrown under the bus by an incompetent mayor and an incompetent city council. Let me tell you what happens, not when you abolish the police, but when they just back off. In the last 28 days in Atlanta versus the same period last year, they've had an 86% increase in murder. 86%. They've had a 98% increase in shooting victims. They've had a 76% increase in shooting incidents. They've had a 50% drop in arrests. The place has fallen into lawlessness almost overnight. And there's people in America that think we need to pull them out altogether. I don't think so. No. So to those people who are out there protesting with their signs and they're saying that certain lives matter, here's what I say. You don't prove that by demonizing the people who walk that thin blue line. Amen. If you believe life matters, you don't prove that by demonizing those that stand between the monsters and the rest of us. Yeah. If you believe in life, life, you don't demonize those who keep our society from falling into chaos. If you believe in life, then you have to believe in those who serve and protect it. Amen. Amen. I'm going to wrap up here real quick. When I got the call from Kathy, and I agreed to come out and speak, I called my twin brother. I have a twin brother who is a uniformed police officer and has been one for 21 years over in North Carolina. He's been a beat cop for 2+ decades now. And I called my brother Mark and said, hey Mark, they'd like me to come speak at this rally. What would you have me say? What would you want to hear? I texted him this, and he responded to me immediately. He said, Derek, why in the hell would anyone want to listen to you speak? But then he gave me 5 bullets that I'd like to share with you, coming from just a simple good guy who's trying to do his job. Number 1, he said, Derek, the silent majority needs to stop being so silent. These are his words. It's the biggest dog I've seen in a year. These are his words. He said, we try to serve and protect our communities, but it's hard when all we hear is negativity. But we still go to work every day for our communities, and we make a positive difference in people's lives, often without any thanks or people even knowing we did it. Yep. We do it every day. He stressed that we need, as officers, we need the support of our departments, we need the support of our local leaders, but most of all, we need the support of the citizens, everybody that just came out here today. And I wish you could see this. This is absolutely outstanding. 2 more. He said, you know what? Getting up and going to work and going about your everyday, you're going about your day, not fearing for your life must be nice. I haven't been able to do that for 21 years. Yes. We have to remember that. I don't know about you, but I'm not thinking about the bad guys often these days. And the final one, and I love this one, and I'll conclude and hand it back. He said, everybody's talking about how the police needs more training. He said, maybe society needs more training. Thank you for coming out. We have more speakers, but thank you. This matters. We can't be silent on this topic. There's a small majority of people that want to tear this country apart, but they're small in numbers. We're large in numbers. We just happen to be a little more polite. Maybe we should stop being so polite and start being heard.